Good evening, friends. So I'm back. So today I'll tell you that how to record your session as video in MP4 format. There was request from few of the friends that how I record my video, and they also want to record their session. So it is for all of you. So let's see how to record a video. So actually I'm recording my PPT which have information about how to record your session. So okay, let's move forward. Okay, so let me tell you first the prerequisites for recording your session. So what you require? So you require a laptop or a desktop, and it should have built-in camera and mic. And in case it doesn't have camera and mic, you can use an external wired or Bluetooth headset, which also works better. Even if you have camera and mic in your laptop or desktop, you can always use an external one. So normally I use OnePlus Bluetooth headset which I have, and which works better and record better, and it is a bit noise free. And of course you require Microsoft Office 2019, or you can use MS Office 360, which is an online version which you can buy. So both have this facility. Some of the older version may also have recording and export function, but you need to check. So I earlier had Microsoft 2007, which was not having the export function. So I was not able to export my PPT as MP4 video, whereas recording was available, but export, I mean converting into MP4 was not available. So I recommend that in case you have an older version and don't have export function, you can upgrade to MS Office 2019 or MS Office 360. And the last but not the least, you require a noise-free room or a place where you can do the recording. Otherwise, a lot of noise will come. So I normally record in a closed room with AC on, with the lowest fan speed of the AC. Okay, so let's begin. So this is my desktop. You can see. So I have already recorded one PPT for the same session. You may record your own session and then record. So I'm just opening my session PPT. So this is my PPT. I'll just click and open this. So I go here. So on a PPT. So there you see that it's a normal PPT, and you can normally you can add your slides, whatever you want to present, or if you already have, you can open the same PPT. So here you have to go to the slide show option. Okay, so in the slideshow option, if you look at this, there is a icon here called record slideshow. You have to click that. So once you click record slideshow here, you will reach here. So this kind of screen you'll be able to see, where you have record button, and then you have a stop button, and you also have a replay button. In addition, so there is a icon of mic here. So you can either mute your mic or keep the mic open. So I have kept the mic open, and then you can switch on your video camera, or you can even switch off your video camera. If you switch on your video camera, your video will also come in this corner of the presentation. So you can choose to have your own video, or you can choose not to have. So let's move forward. Now, while recording is going on in this slide, you can see that I have switched off my video. So my video is not appearing, otherwise my video will be here. And then I need to click record button to actually start recording the particular slide. So one thing which I want to tell you is that the recording is possible for every slide. That means a recording for every slide is separate if you want that way, and you can edit a particular slide. Your voice over can be edited for a particular slide, or if you have already recorded, you can delete that. I just explained that too also. So if you suppose you have already recorded this particular slide, and then you want to actually clear the recording, so what you can do is that go to the clear button here, and then you'll get an option to remove the recording for a particular slide. You will also get an option that you can remove the entire recording of the slides. All the slides you can delete from here, clear from here. Now once you are recording, it will get recorded, and then either you can just click on this icon and keep on recording, next slide, next slide, next slide. Or suppose you want to stop and redo some of the recording, that you can just press the stop button, and either you can re-record a particular slide, or you can record all the slides together. So I have just, as a testing, have recorded this. So once you have done that, you just see here that you are on to, you can press the escape button. Once you have recorded, you can press the escape button, and then you can come to this particular screen. So now suppose I am again onto the recording, and suppose I have stopped a particular recording, and then I am just checking this clear button. So here there is an option to clear recording on the current slide. Suppose you have recorded wrongly, you can clear and re-record, or you also have option of clear recording on all the slides. So whatever way require, you can do. Okay, so suppose you have recorded all the slides, and now you can through the file options, you can go to this screen. So how do you go? So you just click the file, and then you reach here. So on this page, normally here you save your file, or save as your file, or open a new slides. So here you also have an option of export. So you need to click the export button to actually export your recorded slides as an MP4 video file. So once you do that, there are options. So here if you click the export button, so there are multiple options. So one of the option is create video. So you have to click the create video. Once you click this create video, you will get an option that in what quality you want to record. So the default value selected is full HD, which is 1080. But if you just click this arrow button here, all the options will come. So you can record in a standard format, which is 480 pixel, or you can record in HD high definition, or full HD 1080p, or ultra HD, that is called 4K. So so any of the option can be selected. So if you select standard, your file size will be less. If you select HD, it will be more. So generally 720p is enough for PPTs to run on computers or on any kind of screen. But if you want a very good quality, then you can record in HD. So it takes a longer time to record, and also the file size becomes more. So I record in 720p normally. Okay, so suppose once you click this button, then the recording will start. So suppose I have selected 720p, and then I need to click this create video. So once I click that create video, so it will ask the file name and the place where you want to record. So I am recording onto the desktop, and I have given a file name, recording session, and I'll just click save button. So it will start recording. So once I have clicked that, so if you see this toolbar, creating video recording session.mp4. So it takes a few minutes to record if it is say 9-10 slides. If it is more, then sometime it even take half an hour, 40 minutes, depending upon number of slides you have recorded, and also the content, how much rich content you have into it. So recording this particular session took me about 10 odd minutes. So the file size will be less because of less number of slides, and I'll be able to create this video quickly. So now that my video is getting ready, so once it is complete, you can see icon recording session. So this is a video which has been recorded for me. So now I can play this any of the media player, or if I want to say upload onto YouTube, so I can upload on YouTube. If suppose I want to just upload on a knowledge resource portal, so I can do that also. But please remember, our KR portal only accepts file size up to 32 MB. But whereas once you record a particular session, if it is 20-30 slides, so the file size may goes to 50 MB, 100 MB, sometimes even 400 MB. So 1 hour session which I had earlier recorded is having a file size of 400 MB, and those smaller presentations size is about 50 MB. So normally we need to tweak our KR portal to actually upload a good quality video of a larger size. So currently it doesn't accept. So that's why I'm actually uploading to YouTube channel, and then giving that link to all of you to just see that. So with this, I have come to the end. Thank you very much. If you have more questions, you can write email to me at this email ID, or on the comment box you can ask your question. I'll try to reply. So thank you very much, and before you leave, please subscribe to my channel. Please share with your friends who need this kind of information. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.